In response to recent mass shootings in New York and Texas, the U.S. House has now passed a wide-ranging gun control bill. The bill would raise the minimum age for purchase of certain firearms to 21 years from 18. It will also toughen prohibitions on untraceable guns. The legislation passed by a vote of 223 to 204.
On this vote, the yeas are 223, the nays are 204. The bill is passed. Without objection, a motion to reconsider is laid upon the table.
The push comes after a House committee heard testimony from recent shooting victims' family members. Mass murders, they've topped 200 this year alone in the United States. To stem the tide, Democrats in the past have tried to pass gun control legislations. The bill is highly unlikely to pass the Senate, where it would require the votes of 10 Republicans rather than pushing for a quick vote on the sweeping House bill. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has opted to give more time for the bipartisan negotiations, which will focus more on improving mental health programs, bolstering school security, and enhancing background checks.
Speaker Pelosi tells us she's on a crusade for the children. Someone should maybe remind the Speaker the crusades did not always end well when they were reflexively driven by emotion and riddled with poor planning. No, this is no crusade for the children. If it were, you wouldn't leave our children as sitting ducks in gun-free zones when they go to school every day.
In a spate of mass shootings across the United States in recent weeks, it has sparked a round of bipartisan talks in the United States Senate. Democrats, Republicans deeply divided on gun reforms. Republicans strongly support the right to keep and bear arms as protected by the Second Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. They have objected to proposals such as limited sales of the assault-style rifles used in the Uvalde massacre and another mass shooting in Buffalo, New York.
The Speaker started by saying this bill's about protecting our kids. That is important. Sure is. That's what she said. Protecting our kids is important. Yes, it is. But this bill doesn't do it. What this bill does is take away Second Amendment rights, God-given rights, protected by our Constitution from law-abiding American citizens. That's what this legislation does, and that's why we should oppose it. Madam Speaker, I yield back the balance of my time.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.